But today we are playing Monster Prom second, or we'll be doing first term. But we're going to be going after Damien. But we've played several times before, like 3 times, 3 or 4 runs. I don't remember how many, because I know we did a few as a short. We're going to do a long run, and we have the stats that we need for Damien, since I keep failing doing it on my own, so... Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. We went with her a few times. She's sexy. But... Sweet! And we have yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was cute as she was a genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. Why is he level? Why is he 21 and still in high school? Did you fail quite a few times? He's 21 as well. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain and with a stupidly huge heart. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. A mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And here's the question. The coolest reality show would be 8 rich people fight in the weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. 12 experts on various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. What would be the coolest prize you could find in a box of cereal? Phone number of that sexy tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health that he's surely also a great lover. Tiny piece of sharp metal, so every scoop will be full to thrill and danger. A sample of more nutritious breakfast options so people are encouraged to stop eating that colorful crap. What would be the most appealing in a love partner? Very tsundere personality, a big horn. Sharp wits, a taste for party. Soft fur, kawaii eyes. Not Damien, yeah, that's what I was hoping. Let's go! We did pretty good. 7 boldness, it was just a great start. Fun is 4. So we need to get fun up and boldness up. Well, let's just go straight for boldness and go to the bathroom. That day you skipped class and just hung out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Later you come across Damien and Vera in the hallway, nonchalantly holding a locker shut with all their strengths. The locker has no signs on it that says nothing to see here, and it's screaming, "Shut the hell up, you!" Adorable, fluffy little Fluffy. You see, we're spending quality time with our new pet. Isn't that right, Damien? From somewhere within the locker you hear, "My parents will pay anything," before Damien kicks the door. "Yeah, that's right. Adorable. Quit. Quiet, Fluffy. Who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him?" You know, I don't really have a great track record with pets. I had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them. It sure would be a shame if our new pet died before we receive the true joy of pet ownership. Yes, exactly. The sweet, sweet bank account filling, filthy rich making joy of pet ownership. Surely you have a lot of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? You know what pets love? Hardcore death metal all the time to drown out their noises. If you love something, set it free. Just implant a tracking device first. Perfect. Let's crank that shit. Damon pulls out his eye banshee and blasts his favorite sludgecore anthem. Every swear word I know, explicit version. Yeah! Perfect. This is precisely what we need in order to make sure we don't blow our cover. At that moment, Crazy Martin, where the werebear janitor, rushes down the hall towards three of you, bellowing wildly and waving his paws. What? Why? Is blasting profanity-filled music at class-disrupting decibels against the rules? This school is so strict. Crazy Martin and Werebear Janitor hauls all of your asses to detention where there is no music to be heard. Other than the sound of you scrubbing ectoplasm out of the toilets, you lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Oh no. That's not good.
Let's go.
Let's go. You find Damien brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and chisel, while Liam looks on in horror. You can't eat that. Watch me. First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian, so it's low calorie. And second of all, it's a lich's phylactery. Part of this balanced breakfast. It's lunch? You're just jealous. No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that, get possessed by a lich, and kill us all. Well, I'm nervous that that's not going to happen. Looks like these two are at an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and scare some romantic cred at the same time. Baby seals, give them to me! I can already taste the cruelty. Mila, you scoundrel. How can you substitute wanton irresponsibility for animal cruelty? You quietly explain to Liam that the baby seals you're feeding to Damien aren't real baby seals. Hey, these are just seal-shaped beanie babies stuffed with tofu and pig's blood. Good thing you always keep a sack of baby seal decoys in case of killer whale attacks. I applaud your craftiness and your high regard for animal life. Let's go return the phylactery to Larry, the Lish Crypt, together. It ends up being the 3rd romantic night you've ever spent in a crypt. Score. I'm already doing horribly. I almost wonder if I should just start Googling it. Okay, I got it pulled up, so next time... Let's get our fun up. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there was like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. You notice Liam and Damien talking to each other. Maybe you're a little jealous, so you decide to join them. I know, right? The entire concept of slaying is barbaric, racially motivated, and deeply rooted in an abhorrent colonial mindset. And their outfits, black on red, it's like a bad cosplay as a fashion statement. I'm just pissed that they get such a cool name. You know, if I murder a dude, I'm just a killer. But if one of them murders one of us, they're a slayer. Slayer is a metal band. The Killers is just a post-pop baby shit. There was this time I would have hotly debated the genre classification of the Killers with you, but they're popular now and so are obviously garbage. And the same goes for the Slayers. Someone really ought to put an end to this archaic practice. You mean by murdering all the Slayers? We've tried that, Damien. We've been trying that for literally centuries. No, what we need is a new initiative. Something fresh, something modern, something like... Liam seems to be drawing a blank, but you're not. Your idea is simple yet effective. Now we're on the right track. But I'll do you one better. How about instead of murdering all the Slayers, we murder all the Slayers? I don't care how many times you repeat yourself. I won't be a party to unoriginal plans. But Liam, doesn't the very fact that it's so unoriginally actually make it the most original plan of all? You're opened my eyes to an entirely new type of irony. Go on. Damien explains his revolutionary new plan in detail. It just sounds like a regular old killing to you, but Liam's eating it up. You gain 2 creativity and 1 bonus. Nice. Let's go. Should we even bother with the items? Let me see what the wiki says. Okay, it doesn't really say. Okay. That's fine. Fun is halfway there. Boldness is a little bit more than halfway. I guess let's just... Oh, bathrooms. I need to pay attention to that. So let's go fun again, I guess. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that the hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehives, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. The Goblin King. Our king and savior. Radel? Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say you were the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and it turns into 2 fun. You'll probably be cursed for generations for giving Damien the idea, but at least Damien likes you. You gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness. Okay, this is turning around a little bit. And we're still early on, so...
Let's go.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same. Seriously, why do we have to get into a food fight started in this cafeteria? I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back. And I can't throw any food because my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food. There's gotta be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political. But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. Unbelievably hot? That's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you decide to step in with an idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. That ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know how the Greeks fought a whole world over the Helen of Troy's faith? We need to get you kidnapped by the Trojans. Whoa, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile? I didn't know I was already so good at politics. And then I can just roll around in the food pile. It feels so good on my non-skin. Damon spends the rest of his lunch piling up everybody's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon swarming the mountain, trying to grab what they can, while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other, fighting with the only weapon they have, the food in their hands. Food fight, food fight. I think a fight like this is how I died. The casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting the food fight anytime soon.
Let's go.
Class. Boldness is farther away through bathroom. That day you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms, but you encounter 3 wild hyenas in the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared for you. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained 2 boldness. As you enter the bathroom, you notice that there's something a little different about it. Specifically, the different thing is that now it's on fire. Oh man, can you believe it? The bathroom just randomly caught fire for no reason. On the wall, you notice graffiti reading, Scott is more swole than Damien 5 ever. But surely this is unrelated. Shit, dude, I can't get detention again. I have an urgent appointment with someone. And by that, I mean my fists have an urgent appointment with their face. And if my fist can't make that appointment... Damien cracks his knuckles. Better think of a way to save him. Call Scott and have him pee it out. There's one thing we know that Scott is that he loves to pee on things. If you burn down the whole school, no one will be worrying about one little bathroom. I'm gonna Google it. It's like, I know that it's like I'm cheating a lot, but it's like we've played this 4 times and got nowhere. So I'm gonna... I think that's going to be really hard to find. Yeah, I'm just going to have to do my best, I guess. Okay. So you're saying I should fight fire with fire? It's so simple. Anytime I have a problem, all I have to do is set it on fire. And if that fire causes any new problems, I can just set those problems on fire too. It works in every situation. I can't believe I never thought of this before. Damon doesn't even get around to setting the whole school on fire. He's too busy writing his new self-help book. Fighting Fire with Fire, a foolproof guide to inevitable success in all situations. It sells 1 million copies. Damien shares its profits with you. You gain 3 money.
Let's go.
Why not? Let's just do it. Ah, you miss me and my shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me, though.
No refunds.
Bong, 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 bong.
Let's go.
You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table and also some organs.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. But I prefer to exert a little less effort for my end. The dejected swamp creature slumps over the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't even save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism.
Great.
I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Damien. Damien, where'd he go? Hey, I'm back. I was just setting the whole building on fire, real quick. Did I miss anything? What about the rest of the plan? There was a plan? Not anymore. Damien, immune to fire as he is, continues doing exactly what he was doing before the fire. Beating people up for their money and organs. It's going well. Hopefully.
Let's go.
Okay, 18 boldness. Hallelujah. So we need to get our fun up. Sorry, I'm doing some stretchies. So outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot John the Small, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are used to calling him John the Small Magical Latino Cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him that you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventure you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. But you have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain 2 fun. One more fun. Later, you see Damien packing a bag. I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have fucking detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured sulky piss on whoever opened it. I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep things entertaining beyond fucking ditching. Damn, why didn't I think of that? I mean, I just did, but I didn't consider it as a serious option. If I skip detention, what are they gonna do? Give me detention? I can do anything. Make a bonfire out of the desks, jerk off in the potions, and I'll just skip detention forever and wreak as much havoc as I want. Fuck yeah, havoc. Well, you may have created a monster, but at least he's your monster. You gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. I need to mute and blow my nose right fast. Okie doke. Let's go outdoors again, get that last point of fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, the cat slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that somehow you steal 2 fun from him. Hooray. Damien's just minding his own business, clotheslining people when suddenly a loud siren goes off up above you. It's a Slayer. She's on the roof of the school holding a megaphone, and she's looking right at Damien. She's kind of cute. What up, ballsack? Put death in your horn and smoke it. Your mama's so fat when she possesses someone, they don't need an exorcism. They need a lip suction. Oh yeah? Well. Damien's stuck. It's up to you to figure out a comeback. You lean over and whisper in his ear. I mean, this seems smarter, but... Let me see. Next time we play this, though, I'm going to, find a proper... I don't like mom jokes. Yeah. Plus, I feel like this would fit Damien more. Should we just go with it? Oh, so bold. Okay. Fuck you, you Van Helsing-looking piece of shit. You think you're cute wearing an entire fucking cow as a corset, huh? Well, I've got news for you, shitzilla. You look like you crashed a silver-plated bicycle into a goddamn leather daddy convention. Why don't you slap on a couple nipple rings and change your name to Buffy the Wonder Gimp? Christ, fucking amateurs. The Slayer flees in terror and Damien slips you a subtle fist bump. Nice, you gain 2 charm and 1 boldness. Yeah, thank goodness. So we did it. So I don't know how this works. I need to look up better wikis and read off screen because I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And I don't want to make people wait, you know, and all that. But I would love to play this with somebody, though. Maybe we could share voices. I call dibs on Damien, though. No sooner have you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It is a melody of a cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a supple bovine teat, the song of the ice cream wizard. He's here! He's here! I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like. Oh my goodness. The ice cream wizard is only but once per solstice, during the hour of the ascendant's pancake. You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "This shit magic" painted on the side. Ugh, so many great options to choose. Should I get a Magmar bar? Brain Destroyer? Chocolate Boomstick? Who's the demon? That is Damien. He's actually the one we're trying for. In case you don't know, this is the Monster Prom. It's a visual novel where you try to boost stats and woo a person for prom. And we're going for Damien. I've tried playing 4 times without any cheats or help, and I've been failing. I can't figure it out. But apparently each character needs certain stats. And not only stats, but you gain hearts for getting chat choices correctly. We're doing really well. Only thing I've cheated for is what stats we need, and we've met that. So I guess the next is just getting all the chat choices correctly, which I'm blind to. So if we don't get it this time, I'm gonna look up a wiki at some point. BRB, you're fine, Blues. Thank you for popping in, and hope whatever you're doing, it goes well. What about the fear of death? A frozen cobra, a berserker berry blitz. The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which one to try? If only someone should suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. I like that one. That's probably Damien. How boorish. Did someone say bull rush? No, I said boorish, as in lacking social... I see. You did not mishear me, after all. But we're simply looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Joke's on you, Miranda. I never not looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Look at all this ice cream I got. This one lets you breathe underwater, and this one licks you. You brigand, you thief. I got you some sugar-blasted prince lips. My reservations suddenly seem to have vanished. Good, because I want to try this popsicle. The stick is supposed to reveal how I'm going to die. Huh. Who knew my death would involve so many bottlenose dolphins? To celebrate the ice cream heist, Damien takes you to the beach and doesn't even try to drown you. Let's go. Huh. We're doing really well. Should we just keep doing boldness and fun? Especially since we keep running into Damien? Or should we boost that lowest stat, smart? The library. That day, you spend some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? You gain 2 money. You see a truly rare sight. Farah and Damien sitting behind a PC, speechless. Wait, did we just rig an election in the Midwest? I was just trying to change the president's wallpaper to a dick pic. We need to cover our tracks, like, right now. Well, just don't stand there. You innocent bystander, help us. Yes, of course I'm talking to you. Damien can't help. Breaking shit is useless right now. Damien happily crushes every computer in the library. Not good enough! We need to reach the source! Days pass in search of the source. You finally descend to the center of the earth and find 12 monkeys in a full drag typing racial slurs on tiny computers. This is the internet, Damien. Punch it into a coma. You help Damien and Vera get away with a crime and freed the internet from their shadow monkey overlords. There will be no more cat pictures, though. At least you gain 2 smarts for discovering the secrets of the internet and 1 fun. So we got fun anyway, so... Didn't get smarts, like... Or did it? Yeah, we got 2 smarts. Charm? No, the gym. Hi! Welcome in, Raiders, and thank you, Radel, you're very sweet. Will you go to prom with me? Will you go to the prom with me? Will you go to the prom with me? I'll go with the prom with you, Radel. Hello every Raiders and everyone. I am Miley Skylar. I am a Deer Fox plushie and sometimes a goblin. And we are playing Monster Prom.
I knew you would come.
I knew you would come. But yeah, we're like 3/4 way of this run up here. We're doing really, really well. We're going for Damien. He needs boldness and fun. We've played like 4 or 5 times and it just wasn't doing well. So I looked up a wiki just to know the points. I don't really know the dialogue and stuff, so. Hi, Mila. Hi, Mila. Hi, Faye. Hi, David. Hi, Mai. Hi, Radel. Hi, everybody. I'm gonna take this chance. Let's take a sip. Thank you for the hydrate. Ewu. Ewu Poggles. I can't talk like this. It's gonna be hard to do voices with me doing Uwu voices. So I may just do it like 1 minute or 2 minutes instead. If you don't mind. Cheating you out a little bit. Uwu Pagua. Which one shall we do? Maybe do smarts again? That day you spent some time on the library's PC mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Thank you for the follow. You can just give me a big ooh instead if you want. If you're okay with it, just because it's voice acting and I want to do well on the voice acting. Ooh woo. How was that? And thank you, Faye. Anyway, you gain 2 Bitcoin, which is equal to $2 billion. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money? You see Damien about to punch some noob, when suddenly a dimensional portal opens between the two of them. Hey, what the hell? I was about to punch that noob. There will be plenty of noobs to punch, my fearsome paramour, when you are mine. What? I have traveled across time and space to fit commander for my armies and for my bedroom. Oh, you want me to come over to your kingdom so we can kill people and fuck? I wouldn't put it quite so crassly. Well, I would, and that sounds doper than hell, which isn't hard because hell is lame, but still. But if Damien goes to another dimension to fuck and kill people, how the fuck can kill people with you? There's only one thing to do. Let's see. Show Damien a picture of the prince's armies wearing clown shoes and assless chaps. Defeat the prince's entire shitty army using nothing but a colander and a grapefruit. I mean, this one would be bad as hell. Armed with your trusty colander helm and furious grapefruit, you charge through the rift. The prince's army turns into to be just 3 dudes, and one of those dudes is just 2 toddlers in a trench coat. You strain the shit out of them, squeeze grapefruit juice into other wounds, and toss what's left into a volcano. What's more, you livestream the entire thing for Damien to watch back home. When you get back, he's applauding. Holy shit, that was wicked! I never seen anybody so gracious with a grapefruit. Screw this interdimensionist a-hole. I want you to teach me about being limes as an offensive weapon. The prince slinks back to the kingdom and recruit a new shitty army while you teach Damien the mysteries of citrus food. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness. I think we're doing really well. I say that, but I said that last time too, and we ended up not doing well. Listen, Mila, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flask. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents. It'll be just fine. Fine with what? Ugh, sorry, I'm switching. Gotta stay limber while you're streaming. Good God, are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in a school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, this beer is my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the soul of an infant. Ah, weak. This is radioactive absence. This is fire, and this is a literal poor life choices. Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask. They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut it in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask content. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. The flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own goddamn wishes. Want to get a dope party started? This flask has Ultra Whiskey, which can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey and make them mate. Yep, you're right. Hardcore, so hardcore. You could ask for anything. Wealth, power, immortality. A free pass for teachers to ignore bad behavior forever. Let you do whatever the fuck you want without suspension. But instead, you're just gonna drink the genie? It's like you're drunk from my poor life choices flask, and I love it. I didn't even know you could drink a genie. You and Damien pop open a flask and drink the genie together. It's definitely just water, But Damien seems to drink so much alcohol and energy drinks that he's literally forgotten what water tastes like. Normally you'd say you couldn't possibly be healthy, but fuck it. He's a demon from hell. He can probably do whatever. What a glorious bonding experience.
Let's go.
Let's go. Gotta stay hydrated for these voices. How's my voices? If you can't tell, I really enjoy doing voices. I've been practicing for the last, since I became a VTuber, really. And I realized how much I love doing visual novels. So I, been working toward... And plus it kind of fits in doing voices anyway whenever you're, trying to, transition from male to female and stuff. So it's like more voices that you can do. No, library is money. Why didn't I see that? Class is smart. So let's go class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. Do all the voices? I am trying to do all the voices. The voices are fun. Well, since you're actually here, Davis, I haven't forgotten about your prompt on Twitter. I'm probably going to be doing a stream here soon, and I'll make a candy witch. You gained 2 smarts. Pretty soon, you're fast asleep, having a wonderful dream involving caterpillars and maple syrup. Oh, Wolf Sushi Wizard, congratulations, you're my 300th follower. I was at 299. That really makes me happy. I've been waiting for a little while to hit 300. I had stagnated for a little while and then I started growing again. Because I started streaming, strictly, or whatever the word is. Pretty soon, you're fast asleep, having a wonderful dream involving caterpillars and maple syrup. Congrats. Thank you, thank you. I've been trying to be a little bit more strict and, work ethic is the, what I was trying to look for. Have a better work ethic when it comes to streaming and stuff. And it's been helping working out. People's been following and popping in more often. It's been great. Suddenly, Polly and Damien are in your dream with you, except they're not naked like they usually are in your dreams.
Hi.
Yo, wake up. We need your help, you goddamn narcoleptic. You wake up just in time. Damien is about to give up and start hitting you with the desk. Alright, here's the situation. Miss Boogeyman just passed out a POTS quiz on the history of misunderstood abominations. This is bullshit. I don't even do regular quizzes. So obviously, we were going to ask you to copy your test. But you've been asleep this whole time. Which is honestly a pretty rad move, but it doesn't help us. So who should we copy instead? You're about to tell them if you can't sleep through this class, then they can talk this much during a test. It's probably not the very serious class. But this is clearly an opportunity to score some points with these two, so you give them some top-notch advice. I mean, this is a smart choice, but I feel like this would be Damien's choice. Now that's bold. Alright, Polly, you distract her. I'll get the answers. I can do that. I'm hella distracting. Polly initiates a maneuver she calls the Party Hurricane. It equals parts most mosh pit, striptease, and house fire. Damien has no trouble getting the answers. It doesn't even really matter though, because after Polly's performance, the class is cancelled for the rest of the week. This all went super well and nothing bad happened. It's Occam's razor, you know? The best plan is always the one that cuts up the most shit. Given today's events, you're inclined to agree. You gained 2 fun and 1 boldness. I'm really happy how well this is going. If we don't make it this time, I'm calling bullcrap. Charm, maybe? We haven't really done this one. Oh, cute. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. You go up to the light booth and see how Polly and Damien are doing. Lame. That's how we're doing. If I know they'd stick me up here just because I missed auditions to go to that monster truck rally, I still would have gone to that monster truck rally, but I would have gotten in like 9 more fights while I was there. Why'd I'd have to go on so many cool drugs during casting? I thought the lights were butterflies and I just wanted to play with them. That's all in the past now. As long as we're here, I guess we better make the best of it. By fucking with Liam. But he's so hard to mess with. Like, he's like really good at acting. Come on, between the 3 of us, I'm sure there's something we can do to make him forget his lines. Yeah, we're definitely going with the rocket launcher. Oh yeah, duh. Thanks for reminding me about this rocket launcher I always carry around. Damien fires the rocket at stage just as Liam makes an entrance. It doesn't kill anybody because all the actors are already undead, but it sure makes them forget their lines. After the show, a talent agent approaches 3 of you about starring in a new reality show. It's called Pranked with a rocket launcher. Looks like you've got a career ahead of you in showbiz. You gain 2 money and 1 fun. Let's go. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. And now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma? Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones. Woo, I win again. Why are all your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that. Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. I don't know if I ever gave him a voice. What are you 2 nerds doing? Nerding around. Nerds up, nerds. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing with a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemon isn't done. It's cool because... No way is Scott gonna come up with anything, but if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Vegetables, we hate those. Stop it. Seriously, Peltos is ground beef or something, or at least some sausages or pig ears. How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives? I'm just gonna keep throwing knives. These knives are almost as bad as those vegetables. Guys, come on. Stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop alright, but as soon as this wolf pack have retreated out of the range. Nice thinking. Finally, a use for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does, though, so that's a win. That's great. And we're getting dialogues I have never seen before, so
Let's go.
thumbs up. Should we just go to the bathrooms and get more boldness just in case? That day you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mammy, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drinks. You take a sip, it tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, caffeine, and boldness. Well, it wasn't all that bad. You gained 2 bonus. Thank Mamie and proceed to the bathrooms. Afterward, Damien comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder. Hey, asshole, go to hell. Like, literally, my house is in hell, and I'm inviting you over. Don't read too much into it. Only one problem. In order to get there, you kinda gotta damn your immortal soul. So how about it? What crimes against God and man will you commit? So we can hang out. I don't know, that seems a little too cheesy. Yeah, the old nuns and the lawnmower prank, I think. Let me know if you need to borrow my lawnmower. It's got monster truck wheels and a grenade launcher. These days, you can never be too careful when you're mowing down nuns. You know they're starting to carry nunchucks. What is the world coming to? With the help of Damien's nun mower, you're able to give a whole convent of nuns, even if they are all black belts in nunjutsu. You gain 2 fun and 1 money from the collection plate. So after we got done with the nuns, were there none left? Or did we miss none? I'm sorry, that was bad for even for me.
Hey, noob.
Hey, noob.
Let's go.
Let's go. You finally pluck up your courage to ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? With you? You dumb fuck. That's a fucking great idea! Are you some kind of genius or something? I tell you what you are. My date to prom!
Let's set the world on fire.
Prom night was a success. Thank goodness. Oh, Jesus. You and Damien reflected on the fucked up misadventures you had over the past few weeks. You've definitely been your worst self. After some good laughs, you conclude, well, I'm definitely going to hell. He is definitely a loud energy at 80, though. And I love the voice I gave him. He stayed silent a bit after that, then he added, you know what? I see no problem with that. Best night ever. Total runs. 50 of 422. Endings? What does that mean? Most likely make Pluto a planet again. I left like 20 corpses be buried under the football field, suckers. Huh. So did I need to do something particular for the endings? I'll have to do like a wiki search. Anyway, it's I'll read this and then I'll say what I'll say. After the monster prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happens and it was wonderful. It seems there are 34 secret endings. Yeah, I'll have to look up to see how to get them. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything until one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Fear realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections, building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful, maybe she's the one pulling your strings. Miranda uses her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serf stuff for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended there, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh, we haven't met the zombie dude. Or was he one of the starting characters? I love Damien. I don't like Liam. I don't know. I like Polly. Alone. Oh, that's cute. With you, everything is more beautiful. That's so fucking cute. 6 new images in the gallery. Okay. We'll keep the music up for a second. So, I guess I should give myself a break, especially after doing all the voices. Thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you again, Radel, for the raid. Everybody is so very appreciated, whether you pop in, raid, lurk, chat, whatever you please. That was fun. I'm so glad that we at least succeeded, quote unquote. I don't know if that's because, you know, getting an ending and everything. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. But yeah, we'll probably play this again, for sure. I love doing the voices, and it seems to have so many dialogues. Especially depending on the character that you try to aim for. And we haven't even done the second term or the other games or anything. So let me get out of here so we can figure out who to raid. Well, since Radel raided me, maybe we could raid Shrimpy. Yeah, we'll do that. I like that idea. Yeah, we'll do that. So if you don't have my raid event, if you're not subbed, you can purchase my emote with 80 channel points. It's the pink heart one. Trimpe's really sweet, so make sure to give them some love. And I'll see y'all next time. I'll give everybody a moment or two to, get that copied and stuff. I may have preempted it too much. I didn't have my thing up yet.